Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. I'm about to hit the road to Jemison, Alabama for the Great Fall Festival. I'm super excited. It's early. Oh my God, it's early. Just got finished feeding the animals and taking care of the plants here on the homestead. And hey, we about the road trip, about to be 3 hours, 3.5 hour drive out there. And I'm super excited to meet a bunch of like-minded people. So stay tuned. So I made it here to Jemison, Alabama, Petals From the Past, and all the vendors are lined up all down through here. Definitely gonna get over into the nursery over there, but before that I need to do some meet and greets. Hoss is right there. That's gonna be so awesome. And then True Grit Appalachian Ways right there, so awesome. They just hit 100,000 subscribers, so I wanna be like them when I grow up. But yeah, I'm not gonna have this camera stuck in everybody's face, but definitely when we get over to the nursery, I'll take you guys through there and show you what it's all about. All right, we are over here in the good stuff. Would y'all look at this? Absolutely amazing. Let me go down this way. I think that this place has just about everything that you could possibly ask for. Reasonable prices too. Look at that, $5. Oh, look at this. So they have fig trees over there. And then I'm not sure what these are. Oh man, this place could take all my money. All right, let's go back over here. So I'm looking for some African blue basil. I think I'm gonna have to get help, somebody to point it out to me. Oh, look at that. What is that? That's an orchid. Purple pixie orchid. And we got vegetables over here. We got kale. Oh yeah. We got some lettuce over here. Looks like brassicas over here. Yep, cabbage and collards. Where would I find African blue basil at?
It would be over here, but I also have a big batch that I just brought in.
Oh wow.
Isn't it beautiful?
Yes, it is.
But yeah, there's definitely some more over there that's a little more tamed.
Okay,
This one's
cool.
been in a greenhouse, so it's gone
Yeah.
a little wild.
How much is that?
They're $4 a piece.
$4 a piece? Oh, take my money. Take my
Yeah, I think that's, one planted in the ground, and then
Yeah.
in the garden we have a huge section.
Because Jason from Cog Hill, he grows it, and I asked him. He said, "Yep, I got it from Petals from the Past." I was
Yes.
like, "Okay." So I'm gonna get some, and I'm gonna try to keep it over the winter. So I'm assuming that I can do that maybe indoors or something.
Oh, definitely indoors.
Yeah,
It doesn't
yeah,
work outside.
yeah.
But we've done it, we've in the greenhouses, we've kept it all,
Yeah,
all winter.
okay.
So it is
I have to look
lucky.
into it, but all right. Well, thank you for your help.
You're welcome.
Appreciate it. Y'all look at that. Oh, look at that. See, look. Y'all see that bee on it? Mm-hmm. Yeah. I got to get it. Where would I pay for that?
You would go to the ramp, and they would write you a ticket.
The ramp.
Oh, it's in the front.
That way. Okay, got you. Thank you. Oh, right there. Y'all look at this. This place is... Oh, look at that. So this is what I want to get, y'all. This right here. Y'all see that? Look, y'all see all those honeybees on there? I don't know if y'all can see them. Can y'all see all those honeybees on there? This is why I want to get this plant right here. So many honeybees. All right, so we got some over here, and they are $4 a piece. So try to do this with one hand. All right, so African blue basil right there. Okay. So I'm thinking that I'm gonna get maybe 5 of these bad boys. And I just have to keep them alive over the winter. I'll bring them in the house and baby them, maybe under a grow light or something. But yeah, I have to get these. Y'all saw that. Look at that. It just looks so beautiful. All right, y'all. So far, the haul is the African blue basil. I'm so excited about this right here, y'all. That's going to be such a great addition to the homestead. Now, this will not survive outside during the winter, so I'll be growing it inside the house and then transplanting it out in the spring. And then my buddy Jason over at Cog Hill told me that he propagates these each year so that he has some for the next year. So I'm looking forward to learning all about these right here. And then Tracy over at Just Dig It Farms, I got to meet her. She has all of these great teas right here. Go to her website, check them out. She is the woman for herbs. I'm telling you, you have to go check her out. And her and her husband Gene, they have honeybees over there, and man, oh man, this is honey from their farm, and I had to get some when I came out here. So obviously I met Hoss, I met Miss Sheila, and Mr. Greg, and they are just as nice in person as they are on the channel. So anyway, I'm gonna go back inside. A couple of them want to meet me again. I haven't got to talk to True Grit Appalachian Ways yet, so I'm gonna try to get over there, but their line is super long, so wish me luck. All right, y'all. Well, it's a couple days later, and I have got to say that my heart is absolutely full. I'm talking about plum run over. Man, oh man, oh man. So Saturday was the Great Fall Festival, and I tell y'all what, I am so happy that I went. I contemplated back and forth. You know, I let my anxiety get to me quite a bit, and I was probably about 10 minutes away, okay? And I said, you know what, I'm not there yet. I can still turn around. Oh, man. But I kept on going, and I am so glad that I made that decision, because that was probably the single best day that I've had in a very long time. The amount of people who knew who I was, that was a shock. That was definitely a shock. I got some names written down. Now look, listen, y'all. All right. As soon as you say your name, I done forgot it. All right. That's just how my brain works. All right. So I know y'all saw me, you know, on my phone trying to type people's names down so I could remember. And there was a couple people that you told me your name. I went to go type it down. Somebody said, "Hey, Salty Dawg," and I go turn, and then next thing I know, I forgot the name. So I am so sorry for some of you that we sat there and we talked, and I'm sorry. I cannot remember your name, but I'm so happy that we got that opportunity. I did want to say, so I got my list right here. Joy, she knew my name. She watches the channel. She comments and whatnot, and so it was great to be able to talk to you and you know, just have a conversation. It was absolutely amazing, because I was like, whoa, somebody knows me? Like, I was so shocked every time somebody knew who I was. So thank you, Joy. Mr. Taylor, okay? I'm so sorry, Mr. Taylor, that I do not remember your first name. But you told me your name twice, all right? And you recognized me. You came up to me and you were like, "Are you Salty Dawg?" I was like, "Yep, that's me." And so that was so awesome that I got to talk to you. You're one of the ones that as soon as as soon as you walked off, matter of fact, right when you were walking off, I was like, "What's your name again?" And you told me, because I was about to put it in my phone. And before I could get it in my phone, this person over here was like, "Salty Dawg?" I was like, "Oh, shoot," you know? And immediately the name was like gone. But I remembered Taylor because my last name is Tyler. So I remembered Taylor, and I said, "Mr. Taylor." I'm going to put his name down right now. So thank you for coming up to me and having a conversation. I really enjoyed meeting you. In line, I met Charlene, great conversations there. Sue and Scott, also great conversation. I had so many great conversations just standing in line. So um, to meet some of the other YouTubers, their lines were kind of long, and so I got to meet some people while I was standing there for an hour waiting to uh, to meet some of the YouTubers. So um, Diane, great conversation. I am so happy that you were able to come out. I know that recently there were some hardships in your life, and I am so happy that you took the opportunity to come out from Texas, I believe, and and have a day around like-minded folks, and hopefully, if only for a few hours, you were able to get just a little bit of happiness and a little bit of joy. It was such a pleasure talking to you. So I want to thank you for stepping out and going to the festival. So at the same time in line, I was talking to Deb. Deb actually has a channel, Deb's Design Studios. Yes, Deb's Design Studio. So I am going to put her channel up on the screen. Also, that is her QR code right there. So if you want to scan that with your phone, by all means, do that. And she's an artist, so she does all types of artwork. She has a lot of cool stuff there. So great talking to you. You recently had some hardships in your life as well, and for you to make that trip down from Indiana, I believe, that was very awesome. You and your pup made the drive down, so um, awesome talking to you. I think that waiting in line was some of the best conversations that that I had while I was there. But yeah, so um, y'all go check out Deb. I think she's just starting her YouTube, or she's contemplating starting her YouTube. So either way, go check her out. Tony. Oh no. Okay, so this one wasn't in line, but she recognized me and came up to me. Deanna, and her husband's name is Tony. They watch the channel. They also have a channel called So Much Joy, and they're starting out. So I'll put their channel up on the screen as well. Let's go check them out. It was great talking to you. I'm so happy. I'll tell you, I don't know if you noticed, but I was so shocked when like that you were like, hey, you do YouTube? I was like, yeah. You said that you and your husband watch me and whatnot, and I truly appreciate that. Um, y'all, my mind was just blown. Also, Kelly and Stacy, I met them out there. We had a talk, I believe, over by Texas Garden Guys tent, and great conversation there. Awesome. And yeah, so that was the people who I met in line or just walking, around out there that pulled me over to the side. Now, my list of YouTubers. So, Greg and Sheila from Hoss. Y'all know me. I'm I'm Hoss every day, all day, and they've had such an impact on my my journey as far as YouTube, and my journey as far as affiliate marketing and social media and the whole nine. So I appreciate them so much, and it was great to get to meet them for the first time in person. And I tell you, they were just as great in person as they are online. I could stand there and talk to Greg for probably hours. Like I think him and I, we love some seeds, and we love we love growing, and we love gardening, and so yeah, I think we could spend some time talking. So he don't mind talking, and I don't mind talking. So it was great. It was great to meet them. Destin, Texas garden guy. Okay, Destin is awesome. All right, such a great time talking to him. I spent quite a bit of time over at his tent. If you haven't, if you don't follow Texas Garden Guy, you need to. And quite frankly, most of y'all probably do, because he's got so many daggone followers. But but to have all those followers and to be so down to earth, so easy to talk to. He's an Air Force veteran. Okay, so definitely, you know me, I'm all about supporting that. And he was there representing Nelson. Oh my goodness, Nelson Plant Foods. I'm gonna put them up on the screen as well. I will also put up on the screen some of the products that I got from them that I'm going to be using over the next few days here. So definitely Texas Garden Guy. You got to go check him out. He's on all the socials. I will put his YouTube up here, and I'll from his YouTube you can get to all of his socials. So let's see who else. Milligan Farms, okay? PETA over at Milligan Farms. I got to talk to her at the end for just a little bit. I went over to her tent, but it was busy. It was busy, and quite honestly, I had to get over to the nursery to make some purchases before some stuff sold out. So I was sitting there kind of antsy, and so I'm glad that I did get the opportunity to speak with her again later on. Great channel. I know there's a lot of people on my channel that want to see animals a lot and want to see, just, interacting with animals. Go check out Milligan Farms, okay? Great channel, great content, and just great people. Everybody that I'm gonna be talking about, great people. So while I was talking to her, Catherine from G&G Farms. Now, she probably doesn't need any introduction. She's big in the YouTube world. But G&G Farms, Catherine, she saw me. Her tent and Milligan's tent were like across from each other. So she saw me standing there, but she was so busy, and I had to get over to the nursery to get me some stuff. So she saw me later on, and she came up and she was like, "Oh my God, I'm so glad I got to talk to you," and just a genuine person. One of those people that when you're standing there and you're talking to them, you feel that they are just an authentic, genuine, good, down home person. And I am so glad that we got to talk and hang out there for a little bit toward the end. But if you're not following her, which you probably are, or you're not subscribed to her channel, which you probably are, because she got quite a few over there. But hey, G&G Farms is up on the screen. All these channels I will be tagging below in the description. So you don't need your pencil and paper out. Just check in the description. They're all there. Oh, big time. Woo-hoo! Big time. Andy and Megan from True Grit. Let me tell y'all. So they were sharing a tent with Hoss, right? And as soon as I walk up, and I'm there early, you know, they got there's a line in front of the tent. So I'm thinking, man, because the first place I was gonna go was to see Hoss, and I said, man, the Hoss line long, man. And so I get closer and I get closer, and I walk to the other side of the line, and I notice that there's two lines. There's a Hoss line, and there's a True Grit line. I said, that's True Grit's line. I said, oh my goodness. I'm talking about they had an hour-long wait line. So happy for them. So proud of them. If you do not, they just crossed over 100,000 subscribers. If you do not follow them and sub to their channel, you are missing out. There is something for everybody. Family oriented. Their kids are out there learning the old ways of doing things, and they're being raised right. I'm talking they're being raised right. Megan and Andy, just two of the most genuine, great people that you will ever meet in your entire life. Megan does a lot of cooking and that kind of stuff. Andy, you know, he's out in the garden. He does a lot of tractor work and fixing stuff and whatnot. It's an awesome channel. It's the perfect homestead channel, if you ask me. I mean, it's the perfect one. So you don't have to worry about any camera tricks, any, you know, what you see is what you get. Completely authentic. If you're not subscribed to their channel, stop this video right now, go to their channel and subscribe and start watching their videos, because they are amazing. And I waited in their line. I don't know how long, but I waited a while in their line. And to get up there and to talk to them, and for Andy to recognize who I was, you know, and I'm sure Megan did too, because Megan watches the channel. I know she does. But they both watch the channel. And for them to recognize who I was pretty awesome. So, yeah, I'm so glad that we got to meet in person, and it was definitely one of the highlights of my day. I think that the next one also needs no introduction. Cog Hill Farm, y'all. So the ones I was talking to in line over there was, I think, Charlene and Sue and Scott and Diane and Deb. I was talking to them in line. That was waiting on in the line for Cog Hill Farm, Jason and Brooke. And man, impressive is an understatement for the two of them. So they have Cog Hill Farm, and then they have Mrs. Cog Hill as well, two different channels. So go subscribe to both channels. I'm putting them both up on the screen. But that's another one. If you love seeing the animals, and you have to be subscribed to their channel. So amazing. When Jason's face, when I saw his face, when he recognized who I was, y'all, priceless. I'm talking about, I was like, he knows who I am. Like, he knew me. Like, and that was pretty awesome. While we were, right when we got up there to the line, to the front, one of the women who was in line, she wasn't feeling too good, and she had sat down on one of the picnic tables kind of off the line, and she couldn't come back up the hill to see them, and it was her turn to go see them. And they went out from underneath the tent all the way out to where she was to sit with her and check on her and to make sure that she did not miss the opportunity to 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 meet them. And all of us that were standing there in line, we all said, and that's why we watched their channel, because they are the epitome of just great people. Man, this community, woo, woo. But anyway, I did get a picture with them. I didn't get a picture with too many people. I didn't get video a lot because I just wasn't putting the camera in everybody's face out there and whatnot. So, but I did get a picture with them, and definitely one of the highlights of the day as well. Let's see. Some other channels that were there that I did not get to actually speak to. Simply Making It. Go check them out. Chestnut Hill. Check them out. Go check out their channel. Cowbell Farms. She was right there, like right there. And that was the one section of the place that I did not go to. And every time I was walking in that direction, I'd get pulled over to the side to go here, go there. And I never got over to her area. And we had talked before the event, and I was gonna go see her, and I did not get to go see her. But Cowbell Farms, you gotta go check out her channel. And I think last but not least, Tracy from Just Dig It Farms. Okay, so Gene and Tracy are just, I don't know the word to describe them. I knew about Gene before I met Gene, and the one thing that I was told was that you will laugh. You will you will laugh. And they were not wrong. Gene has an amazing attitude, his outlook on life, his perception just is, makes you feel like you've known him for 20 years when you're standing there talking to him. So Tracy is, she's just one of those people that is, believes in her faith, so genuine, so true to who she is. I am so happy that I got to meet them and hang out with them, and got to just see them in person and see how genuine, how much they enjoyed meeting me. I mean, you just couldn't fake that. And so that was another highlight of the day. I'm telling you, there were so many highlights of the day. It took me a few days to really, take it all in after I got back home. So she's got all kinds of stuff. Just Dig It Farms. If you want to learn herbs, I'm saying this, I can't say it any louder because the mic will mess up, but go check out her channel. She has so much knowledge when it comes to herbs, when it comes to all of gardening, but herbs, she is the go-to. So yeah, go check her out over at Just Dig It Farms. And hey, that's my list. Oh, hold on. I'm about to forget. So I didn't put him on the list, but Bow Tie Life. I'm gonna put him up on the screen, okay? I got to stand and talk to him for a while. I had not seen his channel before I went to the festival. So it was so awesome talking to you. So awesome. I enjoyed it so much. We were talking shop, me, you, and Texas Garden Guy. we were sitting there talking shop, talking YouTube, and talking all kinds of stuff, and it was just like the guys hanging out, you know, and I really, really needed that, and I really appreciate that, you know, you stopped by and talked to us and whatnot. And so yeah, go check him out, Bow Tie Life. I will put his YouTube up on the screen. But one thing that I do have to say that I noticed about a lot of these YouTubers, right? Well, first and foremost, this group of YouTube, homesteading, gardening, farming, that kind of niche, you know, just good people. I mean, that place, Petals from the Past, had a collection of probably some of the best people that America has to offer. Like, just to have those many people in one space, and there was no negativity. There was no like, everything was positive, everything was upbeat, like just all smiles. Everyone willing to talk to everybody. Like, it was just a coming together of such great people. But one thing I wanted to mention about the YouTubers, you know, there was a common denominator that I noticed with a lot of the big YouTubers and successful YouTubers is, you know, like, for me, what stands out is you know, the guy. You got Jason from Cog Hill. You know, you got Andy from True Grit. You know, you got these guys. You know, and I like their content and whatnot. But all of these guys had strong women there by their side, and I tell you, it can't be overstated enough that having two people who are so in tuned and so just in it together to win it, to be able to see that in person, man, just amazing and so inspirational. Y'all know it's just me here. It's just me, you know. But man, to have that type of connection and to be in it together was something powerful to behold. And I don't know, just some of it left me speechless, man. Just such a great time. And and I don't want to forget, I do not want to forget Jason from Petals from the Past. Okay, he's the owner. I hadn't seen him because, you know, he's running and ripping and running, right? And I was over at the nursery and I saw him walking out and I recognized him. He has YouTube as well. It's up on the screen. He has socials, all the socials. But I said, Jason. And he turned and looked at me. And I'm telling you, I've never talked to him in my life. We've never interacted on social medias before or anything. I felt like we knew each other since kindergarten. Like, that's how he made me feel. He stopped what he was doing to have a conversation with me. I introduced myself. He stopped to have a conversation with me. He didn't know me from Adam, but you would never have known that. I didn't know that, like, because he was just so into, you know, talking to you and making sure that, you know, you felt welcome. And I did. I totally felt welcome. And his staff there was just so remarkable. All of them were ready to help in any way they could. And so, definitely second to none. Petals from the Past Nursery. If you're in Jemison, Alabama, or if you get the opportunity to pass through, stop in there, talk to the staff, talk to Jason. He's normally probably ripping and running, but if you get the opportunity to grab him, you will feel like you've known him for your whole entire life. But yeah, so I just had to, you know, sit and talk to you guys about my experience at Petals from the Past, the Great Fall Festival. Man, like I said, my heart is full. I'm sorry I did not get a lot of footage from the actual event, but it was just constant go and talking to people and people stopping you and talking to you, and you don't want to pull out your phone and start, you know, recording in people's faces and stuff like that. And so I only got a little bit of footage from there and on the way there, but definitely the highlight of my year. I'm so glad that I went. Tracy from Just Dig It Farms, thank you for the invite. I truly appreciate it. Next year, I will have a table set up, and I will be ready to meet and greet with everybody in a more formal way next year. So anyway, y'all, I hope y'all didn't mind me sitting here and blabbing off, but I had to mention some of the people that I met. I had to go over all the channels that that I was able to sit there and talk to and interact with, and just had a blessed time socializing and, you know, networking and just, you know, having a day, because I don't have too many days, you know, that I'm not here on the homestead doing stuff. And so yeah, it was great. It was a blessing. I appreciate all of you that were there, all of you who watched my channel who were there and came up to me and talked to me, and all the conversations were greatly appreciated. And yeah, that's all I got for you. So anyway, I know I had said in my last video that my next video was going to be on the strawberry, you know, prep video, but I had to throw this video in there. My next video will be my strawberry prep video, so stay tuned for that. And as always, I appreciate you guys. Don't forget to check out all the pages. I'm going to link them below, right under the top part of the description. Go check them out. Great channels, great people, just amazing people. I mean, gosh, goodness. Yeah, God surrounds you with the right people when you move the wrong people away from you. I'm telling you. If y'all don't remember nothing else, y'all remember that. He will put the right people around you. And I got the right people around me right now. 2024, at the beginning of 2024, I separated myself from a lot of people. And I started creating a whole nother circle. And man, this is a beautiful circle of people. Goodness. Man, oh man, oh man. I am so blessed. I am so blessed. Thank y'all so much. I'm gonna let y'all go. Be on the lookout for the strawberry prep videos coming out next. And hey, I'll see you in the next video.